Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tiny Blue Games. My name, of course, is Csaw or Chris, and today we are talking about Final Fantasy XIV in 2020. Today we're doing a quicker video. It is just the Valentine's Day event, part 2. The votes are in, and we do know who won the contest, so we're going to be talking about that and the conclusion to the event. But just before that, if you didn't check out my video this past Wednesday, I took a look at Final Fantasy XIV and how it's doing in 2020. We've kind of been doing that with a few different MMOs each Wednesday so far this year, and I thought you guys, my Final Fantasy crowd, would be particularly interested in that video. And more importantly, if there's any little tips or little pieces of knowledge that I didn't share with people, I always know that you enjoy sharing your information about the game as well. So I just figured I'd give it a shout out. I'll probably put a card somewhere. But yeah, so let's get into the video. Sadly, my beloved Bert, oh Bert, your beautiful, beautiful outfit and colors. You did not win. It was a very big disappointment, but not super unexpected. Looking through the comments from the past video, it does seem like a lot of people wanted Astrid to win. It seems like that she was fairly heavily implicated in other Valentine's Day events from past years. And that being the case, I am glad that a lot of people are happy with the person that was voted for. It does seem like it was the favorite of the game in general, and obviously the votes have confirmed this. So that's great. I'm really glad for you guys that won. Me and Bert, oh Bert, we will be okay and we will manage. Plus I did get my pretty little outfit, as you can see in the thumbnail to this picture, and I will be wearing it for a few videos after this because I'm just happy with it. So that's awesome. The outfit actually from this event, I'd say, is the most put together. You get the full 5 pieces. It's very matchy-matchy. I really, really enjoyed it. And there's, the different look for male and female and the different colors. So there's quite a bit of work that went into the event as a whole, not to even mention the fact that we're voting for things, which is pretty hard to do as well. I remember a few games that have done voting things in general. Number 1 being Guild Wars 2, way back in I think it was season 1, it might be season 2, we voted for which fractal we wanted to see next. And it was a big vote that happened in one of the main cities, and it was really exciting at the time, but kind of sad because looking back at it, we never got to see the other fractal, or at least I don't think we have. So it was kind of disappointing that way, but it was pretty fun in general too. So as for part 2 of the event, not too much was added, but there is sort of a couple scenes after the fact that show you Astrid being elected as the person who's gonna try their method of helping our lovely stranger, and then we do get to see how it plays out in the end. And once again, as the sister is impartial, or can't be impartial, we ourselves are gonna stalk and sort of watch this thing unfold and see how it goes. I'm kind of surprised that the lovely stranger hasn't fallen in love with us, since we're just kind of always in the background, kind of that character that's just checking them out from the distance. So, I thought that would have been an interesting story, but there we go. So let's get into it. We do go and track him down, and he goes to visit the leatherworking station. Is somewhere that he does a lot of his basic chores. It seems like he delivers a lot of stuff there, and his idea is that, hey, we could he could also look around and be more involved with the leatherworking guild as it is. It so happens that the leatherworking guild is in the area the event's happening to, so a little bit of convenience there. But we get there, and he states this to the guild master, who is offended because she's married and stuff like that, but brushes it off pretty quick because of how serious and to business this guy usually is. But then we do have another person who comes in who is a bit more interesting and very interested in receiving higher quality, weirder leathers, which this guy procures. So there's obviously a bit of sparks that go on there and a bit of connection that we definitely see. As someone who voted for Bert, oh Bert, how I miss you. As someone who voted for Bert, I do agree that there is definitely something that happened here. A bit of sparks were there, and I'm interested to see how it progresses. So we go back and report that, and everyone seems happy, and we've successfully completed the Valentine's event. It'll be interesting if this story, the same thread of the finding the lover, continues next year, and we get to sort of see like the relationship progress, or if it progresses throughout the game or something like that, or if this is just something that's kind of going to be forgotten about now. So I'm not sure how that goes. Is it always a similar vote kind of thing that happens for Valentine's, or is this a particular different situation that they decided to try and do a vote? I'd be interested in that as well. I'm sure I could go search it up, but you guys seem to be very knowledgeable of everything Final Fantasy XIV, so I figured I'd ask. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. This is a bit of a quicker video, I know that, but if you do have time, I would love it if you checked out the most recent Wednesday video. But yes, thank you. I'll see you in the next video where we will continue our Final Fantasy XIV journey. Thanks for watching.